Most people walk right past this resort and never realize they're missing one of Disney World's most relaxing, detailed, and underrated stays. If you ever wanted a place that feels like a national park lodge, but puts you just a boat ride away from the Magic Kingdom, you need to see this first. Today, I'm taking you inside of Disney's Boulder Ridge Villas at Wilderness Lodge. We're touring the rooms after their refurbishment, the pools, the dining, and a few hidden details most guests never notice. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether Boulder Ridge is a perfect fit for your family or a resort that you should skip altogether. Inspired by the grand railroad hotels of the American West, Boulder Ridge blends quiet, rustic charm with deluxe Disney perks. And while it feels worlds away from the parks, you're closer to the magic than you might think. Let's step inside. I'm Lee with All About the Duck. And before we even head over to Boulder Ridge Villas building, we have to start here, the main lobby at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this lobby is a destination by itself. The moment you walk in, the scale just hits you. From the center of the massive 82-foot tall stone fireplace, built layer by layer to represent the geological strata of the Grand Canyon. When you look up, you're surrounded by towering timber beams and huge teepee style chandeliers, all inspired by the great national park lodges of the Pacific Northwest. It's one of the most immersive and impressive hotel lobbies anywhere at Disney World. Boulder Ridge Villas is a dedicated Disney Vacation Club building located just a short covered walk from this lobby. That means Boulder Ridge guests get the best of both worlds, a quieter, more residential villa area while still having full access to all of the iconic Wilderness Lodge theming and amenities. You never feel disconnected from the heart of the resort. And inside the Boulder Ridge building itself is one of the most overlooked hidden gems at Disney World, the Carolwood Pacific Room. The quiet, cozy library space is filled with memorabilia from Walt Disney World's own backyard railroad, the Carolwood Pacific Railroad. You could see the original photos, sketches, and even two authentic train cars from Walt's personal collection. It's calm, it's intimate, and it adds a layer of history that most guests never take the time to discover. The room perfectly sets the tone for Boulder Ridge. Story driven, detail rich, and designed to make you slow down and really appreciate where you are. All right, this is the part most people are really here for, the rooms at Boulder Ridge Villas. The Disney Vacation Club recently went through a full refurbishment, and the updates strike a great balance between the resort's rustic lodge style and modern comfort. If you're wondering whether the rooms feel dated anymore, the short answer is no. Let's start with the deluxe studio at Boulder Ridge Villas, because this is one of the biggest selling points for families. The studios sleep up to 5 people, which is not something you find at every Disney deluxe resort. When you walk in, you'll find a kitchenette with a mini refrigerator, microwave, toaster, and coffee maker, perfect for quick breakfasts, snacks, and park day fuel. The bathroom has been refreshed with a clean, modern look, usually featuring a shower and a tub combo, upgraded lighting, and plenty of counter and storage space. The main living and sleeping area is where these refurbished studios really shine. The older, darker furniture has been replaced with much lighter, more open feel, and it still fits the Wilderness Lodge theme. You'll find a queen size bed with a built in storage underneath, plus a queen size pull down Murphy bed. This is a huge upgrade over the old sofa beds. At night, it's a comfortable mattress, and during the day, it folds away to give you a proper couch and a more usable space. For that fifth sleeper, there's a single pull down bed often accented with subtle Bambi-inspired artwork that ties it into the resort's woodland theme. Every deluxe studio also includes a private porch balcony, which is a small but meaningful perk at a resort built around nature. If you need more room, Boulder Ridge Villas also offers one and two bedroom villas. And this is where the resort really starts to feel more like home base instead of a hotel room. The one bedroom villa sleeps up to four and gives you a separate master bedroom with a king size bed, plus a living area with a queen size sofa sleeper. The biggest upgrade here is the full size kitchen, complete with stove, oven, full size refrigerator, and dishwasher, ideal for longer stays or guests who wants to take a break from dining out. You also get an in-room washer and dryer, which is huge advantage for families, especially on longer trips. The bathroom is significantly larger as well, often featuring a whirlpool tub that's perfect for unwinding after a full day at the parks. For larger families or multi-generational trips, the two-bedroom villas at Boulder Ridge sleep up to 8 guests. These are typically lock-off villas, meaning they combine a one-bedroom with an adjoining deluxe studio. This setup gives you three separate sleeping areas, a king-size bed in the master bedroom, two queens in the second bedroom, and a sofa sleeper in the main living space. You'll also have two full bathrooms, a full kitchen, and in-room laundry. It's an excellent option if you want everyone under the same roof, but still value privacy and space to spread out. Now that you toured the rooms, let's head outside because pool time is a big part of the experience at Disney Wilderness Lodge and Boulder Ridge. Guests have access to two very different pools, each with its own vibe. The main feature pool is Copper Creek Springs Pool and is one of the most themed pools at Walt Disney World. The story starts inside the Wilderness Lodge lobby, where the natural spring begins, flows outdoor, and transforms into a waterfall that pours directly into the pool. The area is surrounded by towering pine trees, rugged boulders, and lodge style details that make it like you're swimming in the national park. The highlight for many families is the 67-foot long water slide built right into the rocks. You'll also find both hot and cold whirlpool spas, and just steps away is the Fire Rock Geyser, which erupts every hour and sends water shooting 120 feet into the air. The pool has lively, energetic atmosphere and is perfect for families who want that classic Disney feel. If you're staying at Boulder Ridge Villas, though, you can have access to a second pool that many guests end up loving even more. The Boulder Ridge Cove Pool is located right next to the villa's building and offers much more quieter, more relaxed experience. It features zero entry access, making it great for younger kids or anyone who prefers an easier walk. The pool feels tucked away and peaceful, almost like hidden retreat, and is ideal for afternoons when you want to unwind without the crowds. Beyond the pools, Wilderness Lodge offers a surprising amount of recreation. Guests can rent bicycles and explore scenic jogging and walking trails, rent boats for relaxing afternoon on Bay Lake, and even go fishing. There's also a full fitness center, the Sturdy Branches Health Club, for anyone who wants to squeeze in a workout. In the evenings, one of the most beloved traditions is the nightly campfires with s'mores near Geyser Point, a simple but memorable experience that really adds to the lodge and national park atmosphere. It's one of those moments where you genuinely forget that you're on Disney property. After a full day in the parks, dining is one of the areas where Disney's Wilderness Lodge truly stands out. One of the biggest perks of staying at Boulder Ridge Villas is having access to some of the best and most varied dining options on Walt Disney World property, ranging from quick service meals to immersive table service experiences. For quick service dining, Roaring Forks is the main option. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and offers a solid variety of choices from classic Mickey waffles to breakfast sandwiches in the morning to burgers, flatbreads, and sandwiches later in the day. It's convenient, reliable, and perfect for grabbing a meal on the way to or from the parks. But the standout quick service location here is Geyser Point Bar and Grill. The open air bar and grill sits right on the edge of Bay Lake and is consistently ranked as one of the best quick service restaurants at Disney World. The menu goes far beyond standard theme park food, with items like the bison cheeseburger and other elevated comfort dishes. The setting is just as impressive. You can relax with lake views, watch boats glide by, and on select nights, even catch the Magic Kingdom fireworks from your table. It's a favorite spot for both lunch and dinner, especially if you want great food without a formal reservation. For table service dining, Wilderness Lodge offers two very different and very memorable experiences. Whispering Canyon Cafe is all about fun. It's best known for its all you could eat skillets loaded with barbecue favorites, and the over the top playful interactions from the servers are part of the experience. It's loud, energetic, and especially popular for families. If you've ever eaten there before, let me know in the comments. Did you ever ask for ketchup? For something more immersive and upscale, there's Storybook Dining at Artist Point. The character dining experience takes place in the dark, an enchanted forest setting inspired by Snow White. Guests can meet Snow White, the evil queen, and select members of the Seven Dwarfs while enjoying a prefix meal that feels far more refined than typical character dining. It's one of the most unique dining experiences at Walt Disney World and a great option for a special night. And finally, for adults or anyone looking for a quiet place to unwind, Territory Lounge is a hidden gem. This cozy lodge style lounge is ideal for ending the evening with a craft beer, cocktail, or a glass of wine. It's calm, comfortable, and easily one of the best resort lounges on Disney property. Let's talk about the transportation because how you get around at Disney World can make or break your resort stay. At Disney's Wilderness Lounge and for guests staying at Boulder Ridge Villas, transportation is one of the biggest perks and one of the biggest trade offs. The standout feature here is the boat transportation to Magic Kingdom. Guests can take a relaxing scenic boat ride directly from Wilderness Lodge to Magic Kingdom, and it genuinely feels like an attraction of its own. It's peaceful, uncrowded compared to the buses, and offers beautiful views of Bay Lake. In addition to Magic Kingdom, both services also available to the Contemporary and Fort Wilderness, which makes resort hopping or dining reservations especially convenient. For all other destinations, Epcot, Disney Hollywood Studios, Disney's Animal Kingdom, and Disney Springs, transportation is handled exclusively by Disney buses. The bus stop is centrally located and easy to access, but it's worth noting that the buses may occasionally be shared with other resorts. Because of that, travel times can be longer compared to resorts with Skyliner or monorail access. Building a little extra buffer time into your day is a smart move. This transportation setup really defines who Wilderness Lodge and Boulder Ridge Villas are best for. If you plan to spend a lot of time at Magic Kingdom and value the calm, immersive experience, the boat transportation is a huge win. If quick access to multiple parks is your top priority, the reliance on buses is the main compromise. It's the trade off for staying at a resort that feels quiet, secluded, and completely removed from the hustle of the theme parks. So, after seeing everything, what's the final verdict on Boulder Ridge Villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge? This is a fantastic resort, but it's definitely not for everyone. The strengths here are big. Theming is immersive and beautifully done, creating a calm, lodge style atmosphere that genuinely feels like an escape from the parks. The dining options are some of the best you'll find at any Disney resort, and that boat ride to Magic Kingdom is a huge perk, especially if you start or end a long park day. And the refurbished rooms, particularly the deluxe studios that sleep five, and Boulder Ridge becomes a very strong option for family. The drawbacks are mostly about logistics. You rely on buses for 3 of the 4 parks, which can add time if you're on a tight schedule. And as a Disney Deluxe Villa resort, the pricing reflects the level of experience. So, who is Boulder Ridge really perfect for? It's ideal for families and couples who love a cozy, rustic national park vibe. It's a great choice if Magic Kingdom is the focus of your trip. And it's perfect for anyone who wants a peaceful, immersive resort to come back to after a full day in the park. This is a resort that rewards you for slowing down and noticing the details. Now, I'm curious, would you choose Boulder Ridge or do you prefer a resort that's closer to multiple parks? Let me know in the comments. And if this story helped you decide, please give this video a like and subscribe for more Disney Resort guides. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you real soon.